This is National Chess Master Coach Bill, and I'm making some videos of a simul that I did way back in March, and I was trying to make videos during the simul, and everything crashed on me, long story. So I'm making good, and I'm doing them in the order the people that took the most time, and the people that took the most time get the longer videos. People that move fast get short videos. So I reward things. Got to take your time. Okay, this was played under a time control of 60 moves. I'm sorry, 60 minutes plus a 60-second increment, which basically gives you an average of 2.5 minutes a move to get to move 40. Then you live off the 1 minute increment. Okay, most people took 1 minute per move and less, which is pretty bad. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. So I was playing the English opening in these variations, and I was just playing slow and careful, steady chess. I'm not trying to go for a quick knockout. You know, when you're playing a simul, and I was playing a lot of games, it's kind of tough to keep up, and you know, I certainly lose my share the more I play, but I don't care. I'm having fun. Okay, so that was a good time to take. I spent the tempo with my bishop, but you know, we live with that. So, you know, essentially the game is about even. Both sides have a bad queen's bishop here. They're hemmed in behind some pawns. But the position remains pretty much even. And now he tries to break in the center. Well, he not tries, he does. So I choose to just continue my development. I see the potential this diagonal may open up. So I want to get my bishop on it, my dark squared bishop on it. So I play b3. And now the diagonal is open for my bishop. Or he's opened the diagonal for his bishop, by the way. So, you know, the game remains dynamically even. And now I don't want to get an isolated pawn on c4, so I'm sure I'm going to retreat this piece. Yeah, I just come here to put some indirect pressure down here on h7. Okay, so now I got pressure on h2 to counter it, so I just bring my knight back. This defends the pawn and helps open up this diagonal. Okay. He may play bishop g4 here to try to disrupt things. He does. So here, I'm faced with the loss of a pawn. I decide to put the question of the bishop, and even though it weakens my pawn structure in front of my king, I do get this g file to play with. So, you know, if I'm playing a slower time control game, I might have anticipated this bishop g4 move. Instead, I have to deal with it on the fly. So he creates a threat on my h-pawn. And I bring my king up. In retrospect, I might have played bishop f5. Because, you know, objectively, I want this file from my rook. And he gets his queen off the same file as my rook. So now I find bishop f5. Okay, so I have to watch out for a check down here. I can eliminate that. I can see with this or with this. I don't like rook h1 as much. So I do play f4. And now I continue to get this diagonal open. Now you can argue that I have a threat. Bishop takes and then take this pawn in check. So black needs to respond. He plays g6. But now, you know, the dark squares are a little weak around his king. And I do have an active piece. So he swings his knight here. Now maybe he's got the idea of putting the knight here and trading my bishop off. Now I end up allowing him to do that. I see my move is going to be knight g3. I'm just looking at this from a different perspective. I don't know what I was thinking at the time. What are my options here? Let's consider some candidate moves. I could play a3. That stops the knight from coming in, but it does weaken b3 a little bit. So it may not be a bad choice. It also makes the a3. No, I can't play a3. He can just take it. Okay. So another alternative is to just tuck the queen back. But then I don't, you know, after knight b4, my bishop goes here. And if he wants to trade that bishop off for a knight, he can do it with b5. And, weakens this a little bit. But so that might explain my next move. I'm just going to allow it. And here he goes, I think knight b4 was probably the correct choice, but he goes for a sacrifice. And, essentially I don't think it's sound. Now I do have some pressure down here. So let's see, what if he play, ooh, maybe black is better here. Let's see. This might have been a good sacrifice. Let's see, rook takes. If rook takes, let's see. Rook takes and rook takes. Now, there's some good stuff here for him. Check. Wow, that's not an easy thing to see. Because if pawn takes, queen check. He's given up a lot of material here, but how do I stop mate? Let's see. Okay, now the only way to stop mate is to play f3, and then after check, let's see. And he has, I guess he has a draw by. Let's see. Queen check. So can I? Now I can't bring my queen across. I lose this. So we would have at least a draw here. Let's try for more. Now he still has a draw here. I don't know. This is getting dangerous. If I go back on the H file, I'm running into discovered checks. King up. This is getting ugly. There's a lot here. Check. I don't get enough. I have 2 rooks for the queen. I got some back right. How are you going to see this deep? Now I'm busted. Checkmate. So there was definitely some winning chances. This is a good sacrifice here that I didn't foresee. How can I see this in? I'm playing like 20 games at once. If I'm a grandmaster, maybe I can see it. But he doesn't do that. The other move I was looking at was just queen here. This threatens to come down here. I might have to give. Well, he's given up a piece. I guess I can always just throw this back at him. Interference move. Return the piece. Don't try to hang on to it. Maybe I'm okay here. So there's definitely some stuff happening here, but he elected to take. So now I'm actually ahead a piece, but he's got a couple of pawns for it. Now I'm threatening a mate. He has to cover that. So usually I try to play for a mate when I'm up material, but I guess in the simul I couldn't see enough. I don't know how much time I have. But everybody was moving so fast I wasn't getting much time, and people were adding, only a couple of people were adding more time to my clock. So, strategic, now here's dropping material. And now I'm up a rook. He's got a couple pawns for it. And let's chase him back. And then here I ran out of time. I lost the game. That's not all that important. What the result is. It's just what can you learn out of this. So this bishop takes f4 is a very interesting move. I would invite Khallyx to look at his score sheet and see how much time the PGM with time stepping, see how much time he was taking on his moves here. So I don't know. Let's see. I go here. Um, you know, now this check is crazy. I have to take. You know, now the question is, can he force a draw? You know, now I don't know about this move. Let's see. Bishop here. Now let's see. He'd like to play rook takes, removing the defender, but that leaves this rook loose. And if he takes here first, that brings my rook around. And then when he takes on e4, I'm the one with the back rank mate. So it seems like I'm missing something here. Oops, mouse slip. Let's do it that way. And now I'm the one that gets the checkmate. So let's see. You know, knight g4 check's interesting. He takes here. Now there's a difference. See, queen. Excuse me. Queen e. You know, this is trouble here. I'm in trouble. You know, this is coming. So. You know, this is not an easy move to see, but the whole idea is to activate the queen. So, this is the position we reached, and he took here, and that seems to be a mistake. So, you could do this a move early. Back. But here comes this move. So, let's see. I'm ahead. What am I ahead? I'm ahead a piece. And he's got 2 pawns for it. I just can't take that rook. This threat is too much. I gotta create threats of my own. Let's see. This threatens a mate. Now it gets. We have a sacrifice. Now does he have enough here? Let's see. Oh, that drops my rook with check. That can't be any good. So I have to go here, and now just check here, and I think he's going to get away with a draw here. Check. So, you know, the sacrifice on f4 would sound. Well, anyway, well played by Black. Just a little shaky there at the end. You know, he set up. You know, you found bishop takes f4 check. It's not a move I anticipated. So, what do I need to do here aside from? Let's see. I just thought of something. No, I can't do this because his bishop protects his queen, and you know. So apparently, coming here is a mistake. Defend my pawn. Maybe I just have to stop and play h3. And you know, the game seems to be even. He doesn't have a really good square to put his bishop here, but you know, we can work on that. Let's see. Leave it there for now. Let's get this knight out of the way. Maybe get the knight out of the way, play b6 and park it on b7, and just leave it there. And at the right moment, play c5 to activate it. You know, I would say chances are about even here. Okay, thanks for watching.